I don't have to tell you that a lot of things change as we age, some good and some not as good. In today's episode, we'll take a look at how our sweating changes as we age and how we might be able to use this information. When we are hot or when we are exercising, there is a lot of heat that we need to get rid of in order to keep our body temperature stable. The best method our body uses is through sweating, where our sweat glands release moisture onto the skin, and that sweat is then heated up by the body and evaporated. Under heavy exercise and heat, adapted individuals can sweat at over 2 liters an hour. But what happens as we get older? Do we still sweat at the same rates? And just as importantly, does the pattern of our sweating across different parts of our body change as we age? To find out, Coull and colleagues recruited 14 younger males and 14 older males, all of Western European heritage. The experimental protocol involved 30 minutes sitting in a hot environment, followed by 30 minutes of walking on a treadmill. Importantly, the exercise was adjusted so that everyone was producing the same relative amount of heat at 200 watts per square meter so that the heat load was the same. Sweat absorbent patches were placed throughout multiple regions of the body to get an accurate measure of local sweat rates. The first major finding matches what has generally been seen in the literature, which is that older individuals become hotter at both rest and during exercise than younger individuals. This is important because it means that older individuals are at greater risk for heat illnesses during heat waves and also during exercise in the heat, which can inform public health policy and also event organizers. The main focus of this study, however, is in the sweat rates and patterns. What we see here is a body map of sweating rates. On the top are younger participants with maps of the front and the back during both rest and exercise. In general, the darker the color, the greater the regional sweat rate. Even a casual look shows that younger individuals sweat at greater rates than older individuals across most body regions, even at rest. For example, this is seen in the orange across the front of the legs and the red and orange on the backs of younger individuals compared to the light yellow and yellow in older individuals. Looking at the back during exercise, blown up on the right, we see the differences in the sweating rates across the different regions between younger and older individuals, with the numbers representing sweat rates in grams per square meter per hour. So what are the practical uses for information on sweating rates and patterns? We've mentioned heat wave policy planning and also planning for event organizers already. With an aging workforce, such information is also important for occupational health and safety and for clothing design, with the possible need for different exposure guidelines and protective clothing based on age. Finally, it may inform the design of healthcare products such as hospital beds and wheelchairs, as pressure sores from sitting or lying, along with sweating, can cause serious medical complications. As a reminder, this study was only done on Western European heritage males, so a lot of more work needs to be done to expand this research to females and other ethnic backgrounds. I hope you've enjoyed this look into the fascinating world of environmental physiology. I'm Professor Stephen Chung, and I run the Environmental Ergonomics Lab at Brock University in Canada. We post new episodes on different topics in environmental physiology every Wednesday. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.